Hey, sometimes we all get stuck. We get stuck with things that are hard to process. Um, I was watching Nine Perfect Strangers, and it's got Nicole Kidman in it. She runs a resort, and there's a bunch of people that are there to get some healing. And without telling a lot about it, she starts microdosing some of the people so they can get more clarity in their minds. And she tells them about that afterwards because they realize that something's different about all of them. They're learning. They're kind of been able to deal with some things themselves that they weren't able to deal with. Anyhow, one of the families, it's a mom and dad and their daughter, and the daughter is a fraternal twin to a brother who took his life. And with microdosing, they were able to bring the son back so their family could have some closure, but it was, their imagination, but they kind of all were part of this dream kind of state. And the son came back and he said, "You need to learn to separate me from that day." That, to me, was a powerful statement. I've had to do that too, I didn't realize it at the time, but with JT, I had a dream. And this dream was a very visual, vivid, graphic dream. It involved blood, and it also involved him being a small child at the time. And I knew he was already passed, so I saw him outdoors. And when I got outside, he was gone. And I was kind of panicking because I'm like, I just saw him out here and there was blood in a lot of places. And what happened was I looked to my right and he rose up from a pure white snowbank. And that was when I realized that he was pure even in his death. And I hadn't realized that before because I was stuck on how he passed. So that was really a gift to have that dream. It made me realize that he wasn't how he died. He was JT. He was just JT, my son. And I feel like he went wherever he went. He was not judged. He was just went to a place that was maybe a better place. I'm not really sure. But it was a place that I know that he thought a lot about, and I don't think he was afraid of going there. I don't know. Anyhow, it made me think also about people that say, I would like to remember that person when they were healthy. I don't want to remember them when they were sick, because I just want to remember them when they were okay, And so maybe that's one way of people dealing with trying to separate how the person passed and try to remember them for their life. Instead of looking too deep into it, I used to think it was kind of like they needed to do a reality check because you're supposed to love people in sickness and in health, so I kind of didn't understand it. But now that I've heard this kind of reasoning about separating the person from the way they passed that day, it makes sense to me now. So maybe it isn't so bad that people say that. They want to remember them when they're healthy. Maybe that's kind of what they're trying to do also. Anyways, I've been a little bit stuck on things about Mike and JT from time to time. And I found myself, I don't know if it's with Mike's passing, I haven't really had any real big cries about him. And I think I've had some, visions come back of that day, and they're really kind of unsettling, but you just breathe through it when it happens. And same with my visions of when I remember JT when he was passed. Anyways, I think it's important that we take care of ourselves, and I feel like I'm going backwards a little bit, kind of getting stuck on things, and I don't want to be sad all the time. So I think I might go talk to somebody again pretty soon. I talked about that with my husband, and I think he thought that was a good idea too. So that's the next thing I gotta set up. So getting unstuck. We all have to try to do that with our lives. You know, think about people when they pass, if they pass by, you know, old age, if they pass by an illness, if they pass by an accident, if they pass by, you know, God forbid somebody gets, you know, murdered and, you know, maybe somebody is missing and they never find a body. I mean, there's a lot of different things people have to deal with, and it's very traumatic. So I was just thinking about this might be a way to help people get better. So take care, you guys.